Hey Cancer, this is going to be your July monthly reading. As you might all be aware, on my general monthly readings, I pick 4 cards, one for each week, and then when y'all come back on the weeklies, I get more in depth as to how that week is going to turn out. Just want to make a friendly reminder, starting in July, I will be doing daily charm readings, so you might want to check back with that. And also on my weekly readings, I'm going to kind of like get more in depth as to kind of like what is going to transpire during that week. I'm really excited about, things that are going to be going on in July with me. So remember guys, if you like these videos, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, okay? Okay, for you folks, the first week out, you've got the Devil reverse. Right off the bat, this is saying that this is going to be a month for you guys to take control. Take control of yourself, a situation, an issue. This is the month for you not to sit on your hands. This is a month for you to get up off your backside and take care of business. Right off the bat, take care of business. For you folks that are relatively new in relationships, please pay attention to the red flags. We all want to go into relationships thinking that that person is our forever after. Not a lot of times that happens. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So for you folks that are getting into new relationships or have been in relationships less than a couple months, this is saying if there's already red flags, you might want to take control of that relationship and do whatever you want with it. Cut it off, continue with it, just because it is what it is and you're okay with that. But that's kind of saying don't sit on your hands that first week. Second week, you've got the High Priestess. So this is saying also for the second week for you folks, use your intuition. Again, in that first week, I feel that you're getting a lot of signs, you're getting a lot of signals. It's kind of like, something is kind of like right in your face. Spirit is saying, see things as they are, not as you want them to be in that second week. See things as they are, not as you want them to be. And again, however this applies in your life, whether it's a relationship, family, friends, issues, work, money, bad habits that you have, that kind of thing. But that second week, what they're saying is also use your intuition regarding a decision that you need to make, okay? And then in that third week, you've got Strength. Guys, this is going to be a really, really, you got Strength reverse. This is going to be a really, really extremely intense month for you folks. Right off the bat, the first 3 weeks, you've got 3 major arcanas. So, when 3 major arcanas occur, first thing, intense, okay? Over here, when you've got the Strength card in that third week, what did I say? In the second week, see things as they are, not as you want them to be. And once I think you see things clearly, you might want to say something regarding that person, place, thing, issue, or situation, okay? You can know, now that you kind of like the writing is on the wall and that your hands are no longer tied and you're no longer sitting on your hands. And that third week, you might kind of, have a come to Jesus talk with somebody. You might want to set somebody straight. You might even want to throw somebody under the stinking bus, okay? But this is saying that I just feel that whatever kind of like works for you. If you're okay with like, I have got to let this out, I can no longer hold this back, because the devil is always about holding things back, okay? I can no longer hold this back. I've got to speak my truth. Then it's going to come out in that third week. Fourth week, it all gets so much better. In that fourth week, you have the Knight of Cups. This is finally you, on your white horse saying, something, I still care about this issue. I still love this person, whatever it is, but I have more self-love for me than I do this situation. If I have to walk away from it once and for all, that's what I need to do. All that good stuff. Again, for you folks, like I said at the beginning of the month, that are involved in relationships that are relatively new, if they're not working out, you see the red flags, you say what you got to say. There's somebody else coming to you definitely by the end of the month. It's kind of like what I keep hearing is a quick turnaround for you single folks, okay? A quick turnaround. For you folks that are married, I feel by the end of the month it can be very romantic. It could be a surprise little mini vacation, a surprise that you get at home. This is all about love, self-love, and little surprises, okay? So it's kind of like what this is saying is the first 3 weeks for you are kind of like a little crazy, but then after that, I do feel in that last week, everything kind of like turns around 360. But those first 3 weeks, a little crazy and a little intense, okay? All right, over here we've got politics. Anybody who is working with somebody who's sneaky, shady, talks out both sides of their mouth, okay? You know who they are, okay? So don't sit and say, oh, I don't know who that is. You all know who it is, okay? This is saying, what did I say? See somebody for who they really are, not as you want them to be. Look at this picture. Look at this card. You know, they're all smiles. Excuse me. They're all smiles when they're around you, but then they're snake in the grasses. See something or someone as they are, not as you want them to be. And that clearly is affirmation, confirmation, or an issue, a situation. All right, let's pick a charm, kind of wrap it up. Okay, somebody else had this word, grace. By the grace of God, you will get through this. By the grace of God, you will finally see somebody, a situation, or issue for what it really is. And when you do that it's up to you to kind of like speak up, have that come to Jesus talk, walk away, do whatever you need to do for your own self-fulfillment, okay? And your self-awareness, your self-esteem, your dignity, all those things. As always, guys, I wish you love, I wish you peace, I wish you good health, and I'll see you next week.